Right now, your baby's brain is forming 1 million neural connections every single second. But here is the terrifying reality. Half of them are designed to die. The ones that survive aren't decided by expensive toys, sensory bins, or Mozart. They are decided by one hidden habit, a habit you are either doing or missing every single time you sit in a room with your child. Most parents believe if their baby is safe, fed, and busy, they are developing. But that's not true. There is a silent gap between a child who is observing and a child who is wiring. And if you miss the window to close that gap, the brain simply moves on. Those connections disappear. Today, we're decoding the Harvard-proven serve and return loop. It is the single most powerful biological tool in human development. And once you understand this, you will never look at a quiet moment with your baby the same way again.
We are living in the age of the physically present but emotionally absent parent. We are there, in the same room, but our world is loud, our schedules are tight, and our phones are addictive. So our babies are growing up in what scientists call a responsive desert. Here's the truth most parents miss. Your baby's brain is not measuring how many hours you are at home. It is measuring how often you respond. Not time, but connection loops.
Scientists at Harvard call this serve and return. Think of it like a game of tennis. Your baby serves by making a sound, pointing at something, or simply looking at you with intention. That is their brain reaching out. Your response is the return. When you return that serve by naming what they see, copying their sound, or smiling back, something incredible happens. A bridge of neurons forms inside their brain, specifically in the prefrontal cortex, the command center for IQ, emotional control, and confidence. But here's the scary part. When the serve is ignored or met with silence, the brain doesn't stay neutral. It registers stress. There is a famous study called the still face experiment. When a parent suddenly stops responding and becomes completely blank, the baby panics. Their heart rate increases, they become distressed, and eventually, they shut down. Now think about this. When you are scrolling your phone while your baby is trying to connect, you are unintentionally creating a still face environment. And to a baby, silence is not neutral. Silence is expensive. It tells their brain, don't reach out. The world doesn't respond. If you work long hours, listen carefully. This is not about guilt. This is about micro moments. Research shows 10 minutes of high-response interaction is more powerful than 5 hours of passive presence. You don't need more time. You don't need to quit your job. You just need to close the loop when the moment appears. Here's how you start building a smarter brain from tomorrow. Step 1. Wait for the serve. Watch their eyes. Notice what they're focused on. Step 2. The 3-second return. Within 3 seconds, respond. Oh, you see the blue truck? That's a big truck. Step 3. Pause. Let them respond back. This creates a loop. This is called language mapping, and this is the invisible advantage. At age 2, all kids may look similar, but by age 10, the child whose world was mapped has a massive edge in communication, confidence, and emotional control. One day, your baby will say their first word, and it will feel like magic. But it's not magic. It's built from hundreds of tiny moments where you chose to look back, when you were tired, when your coffee was cold, and when you still responded. You are not just playing. You are building a brain. So here's the real question. Are you building their brain or quietly letting those connections fade? Because the answer is not in a toy store. It's in your eyes. The next time they look at you, don't look away. Return the serve, because for them, that moment is everything. Hit subscribe if you want to decode more secrets of the little minds in your life.